What is up, everyone? I'm HSNC. I'm playing Jak Daxter, the Precursor's Legacy. Why? Because I feel like many say it's a good game, and we'll talk after the cutscene, okay? I have so much to say already. But new game, and here we go. What else to say than that? Quite a lot, actually. Like I said, after the cutscene, there's so much I have to say. Oh, I'm gonna rip this game apart when we start. Right. Let me calm down, and here we go.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Karl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Finally. Now I can keep yapping about this. Alright.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Whoa. What happened to the camera there? I have no idea. But, yes. Back to my point. Well, I don't get to speak that much since there will be much of this.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
She even called them an egg herself. And I'm gonna call them eggs for my own good as well, cause yeah. Thing is, I did have something ready for you guys and such, but much bad things happened, and I ended up, yeah.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-grab zoomer.
So it's like this, like much shit happened, literally real bad shit happened, and in the end I decided to, you know what, it's better if I just restart completely. We get our first power cell, which I'm gonna call a ball instead, because I think they're orbs rather than power cells.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
So yeah, scout flies. Collect 7, you get a power cell, a ball from that. A power ball, whatever. Right there, whenever you collect the last one. And yeah, I struggled so much to prepare this.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
A little secret down here with a few eggs as well. Orbs, fine. I'll try to remember call them orbs, but don't expect me to remember that because the name is the looks of them are so confusing already that they don't even look like orbs. I think the power cells more look like orbs than, yeah. But
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
But I understand right now already much of the game since much shit happened, literally. Much shit happened, bad shit, which in the end I decided to say, yeah, there's Blue Eco and Green Eco here. And yeah, I get the names of quite a few things already, but so much happened that I decided to just restart from the beginning, even though I completed a few levels here and there. and I know what to do in them, so it won't be exactly blind.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Yeah, and we're gonna get some of that blue eco crap over here.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Everything was just bad when I first tried it, and it ended up being like this, that it's not worth doing. Honest. So that's why I decided to start from the very beginning. We got a little trophy there. Now I know what to do and such, but the story is kind of still blind and not understandable for me, and of course, my god, this game will piss me off. It will, because I want
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
I'm sick of their jabbing and yapping and talk. I'm really sick of it, because it's things you figure out before they even tell you, honestly. Honestly. The rest try to be here. Yeah, we got all the orbs, there you go, in Geyser Rock, and that is also the last power cell. So there's not much to do here, actually. Yeah, last power cell, and I believe Geyser Rock is completed. All the power cells, all the eggs, I forgot, orbs, there you go, and all the scout flies. So we're good to leave now this place. I don't have the patience to it, so let's just leave already. And here we go.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So I do sincerely apologize for the big thing that I wanted to do it blind and such. We're in Sandover Village, but it's not the next area we will do. The next area we will do is the Forbidden Jungle, which I'll go to and end the part right over there. So it's not gonna be blind as I hoped, more fun and more challenging then, but at least now I will know what I'm doing. Maybe, at least a bit. I will know what I'm doing, have an idea of what I'm doing, and then hopefully I can also make the game more interesting, because looking back, it was not that interesting. But here we are. This is the entrance to the Forbidden Jungle, and that is what we'll do in the next part. I'm HeyDad17. Hope you will enjoy this game with me, hopefully. Peace!